Picture being the mightiest person globally, having millions at your command and the freedom to do whatever you please. Sounds amazing, right? But this greatness comes with constant threats, wars, diseases, betrayals, and loads of rejections. Navigating such a life, Marcus Aurelius faced this painful reality almost every day. Undeniably, it's one of the most agonizing experiences that can leave you feeling powerless and rejected. In this video, I'll share how Marcus Aurelius discovered Stoicism as his life philosophy, a genuine antidote to dissatisfaction. But before we delve in, a big thanks to all of you for your contributions. Your comments, shares, and every like boost my strength to keep championing and spreading this philosophy that rescued me from the depths and completely transformed my life. Thank you all. Let's progress. Understanding why the person isn't responding can be tricky. It feels like you're treading carefully, not sure how to proceed. But just because she's not replying doesn't mean you should throw in the towel and let her win. How can you turn things around and use that rejection to your benefit? By the end of this video, you'll discover how to handle it when someone ignores you and master the art of using reverse psychology to make her rethink her decision. Step 1. Don't pay attention to her. Ignore her as well. When someone chooses to ignore you, one approach is to reciprocate. It might seem a bit strange, but surprisingly it can work in many cases. Transform this challenge into an opportunity for personal growth. Being ignored isn't just a tough situation to endure. This is your opportunity to stand out with patience and wisdom. Rather than reflecting their indifference, embark on a journey of self-discovery and emotional strength. Ponder your values, concentrate on your actions, and embrace emotional independence. It's not about triumphing in a minor attention contest. It's about honing the skill of inner tranquility and self-discipline. Keep in mind, in the stage of life, you're the author. Script your story with dignity, resilience, and wisdom. Let's transform this moment into a stride towards a more empowered and stoic version of yourself. Step 2. Avoid emotional reactions when someone, be it a woman or a man, ignores you. It's tough not to get emotional, but the most effective way to deal with it is to stay calm. The Stoic method for these moments highlights the significance of keeping your cool and emotional strength. If you ever find yourself being ignored, Stoicism suggests looking inward instead of reacting emotionally. Serenity is crucial, and fostering understanding is key. Prioritize self-awareness and reply with dignity and respect. For instance, if someone overlooks you, Stoic insight recommends maintaining a friendly and polite demeanor without anticipating a particular reaction. You can inquire if anything is amiss and if the person is open to conversation, but do so without pressure or seeking validation. If the person persists in ignoring you, stay composed and opt for the right course of action. Steer clear of getting irritated or displaying signs of weakness. Instead, direct your attention to yourself and your actions. Showcase strength and self-confidence, understanding that the behavior of others should not impact your self-image or values. Stoicism guides us to concentrate on what we can control, our own actions and attitudes, and to embrace what is beyond our control, such as the actions of others. This mirrors Stoic principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in our interactions. As Seneca wisely said, "Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company." Step 3. Clear her from your thoughts. Eliminate her from your mind by ceasing to dwell on her. This entails putting an end to thoughts about her and redirecting your attention to yourself. Begin by shifting your focus from her to your own self. Compile a list of your goals and actively strive to attain them. Explore a new hobby or initiate a fresh project. Arrange plans with friends and family and relish your time with them. Allocate time to introspect and focus on yourself. This will assist in forming a positive mindset and redirecting your attention from the woman who is ignoring you. Gradually, you'll come to understand that her lack of interest doesn't hold significance. As Seneca wisely said, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Step 4. Show your worth. When facing being ignored, figuring out how to respond can be tough. One effective approach is to display your value by highlighting your intelligence, sense of humor, and charisma. According to Stoic philosophy, situations where you feel ignored present a chance to concentrate on showcasing your value through personal virtues and ethical conduct, rather than attempting to make an impression. Rely not only on intelligence or humor, Stoicism advises revealing your value through wisdom, kindness, and integrity. Suppose, for instance, you find yourself ignored in a conversation. In such situations, engage constructively by humbly sharing your knowledge, responding with respect, and listening attentively. Instead of seeking validation or a specific reaction from the other person, concentrate on staying true to yourself and showcasing your strengths. This aligns with Stoic values of self-improvement and respect for others, demonstrating that you can remain balanced and respectful irrespective of others' attention or recognition. Live by the ideals of Stoicism, emphasizing character and personal actions that mirror wisdom and self-control. This method can bring personal fulfillment and create a more profound and enduring impact on those around you. As Seneca wisely said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Step 5. Break off communication. When a woman ignores you, the most effective action is to cut off contact. This involves stopping communication with her via text messages, phone calls, and any other means. Steer clear of the person, and if feasible, refrain from messaging or responding to her texts. If your calls go unanswered, avoid attempting further contact. Don't engage in conversation, make eye contact, or interact socially if you find yourselves in the same setting. As Epictetus wisely said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Step 6. Defy her expectations. When faced with a woman's indifference, deciding on the right response can be challenging. Another way to handle it is to prove her wrong. Show that you're not the person she imagines, and that you possess more capabilities. For instance, if she doubts your intelligence in a specific area, exhibit your knowledge on the subject. Catch her off guard with an unexpected story or joke. If she perceives you as boring, demonstrate that you're not the individual she's overlooking and that you have more to offer. If she persists in ignoring you, avoid taking it personally. Instead, direct your focus towards personal growth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself in your way of thinking." Step 7. Enjoy yourself. Going out and having a good time when ignored can be a great way to shake off the situation and concentrate on yourself. Begin by engaging in activities you love, whether it's watching movies, playing sports, or simply taking a stroll in the park. Invite your friends along to keep the mood positive and remind you of your worth. If you still feel down, consider trying out a new restaurant or attending an event to break the routine and meet new people. Step 8. Enhance your social standing. From a Stoic perspective, elevating your social status isn't about impressing others, but a journey toward personal growth and community enrichment. In situations like being ignored, Stoicism recommends focusing on self-improvement and active community involvement. Pursuing goals such as exercising, exploring hobbies, learning new skills, advancing your career, volunteering, and networking are seen as avenues to nurture character and contribute to society. Share your experiences and interests authentically, not with the aim of seeking attention, but to genuinely connect with individuals and communities sharing similar interests. This approach aligns with Stoic values of personal development, contributing to the common good, and forming meaningful relationships grounded in mutual respect and shared interests. Therefore, when enhancing your social standing, do so with the intention of improvement and making a positive contribution, not merely as a tactic to increase your attractiveness to others. Step 9. Disregard her presence. When confronted with someone who chooses to ignore you, a practical response is to act as if they don't exist. This means refraining from initiating conversations or making eye contact with them, opting instead to engage in conversation with others. For instance, if you find yourself at a gathering, strike up a chat with someone else and consciously avoid the person who's ignoring you. Should you need to interact with her, keep the conversation professional, steering clear of personal topics that could lead to conflict. If the disregard persists, resist the urge to respond and gracefully walk away. Remember, it's more straightforward to move forward than to attempt remedying a situation beyond your control. Step 10. Employ the silent treatment. Another way to handle the situation is by giving her the silent treatment. By choosing not to respond, you convey that you won't take her for granted. Stoicism offers a reinterpretation of the silent treatment. suggesting that instead of using silence as a tool to provoke a reaction or make a point, it should be embraced as a form of self-reflection and emotional regulation. When prompted to employ the silent treatment, Stoicism advises utilizing that time to contemplate your thoughts and feelings, gaining a clear understanding of them with composure. It emphasizes the significance of responding or not responding in a manner aligned with personal virtues and integrity, rather than as a strategy to influence the other person's behavior. This approach fosters a sense of inner peace and self-control, in harmony with Stoic values, steering clear of engaging in behaviors that might be perceived as manipulative or vindictive. Therefore, if you opt not to respond, view it as a practice of introspection, not as a tactic to influence the other person. This mirrors Stoic wisdom and temperance, directing attention to one's behavior and personal growth. Step 11. Avoid begging for attention. When faced with being ignored, resist the urge to beg for attention. Instead, aim to make her feel like she's missing out. According to Stoic principles, the response to situations of neglect should center on personal satisfaction and emotional independence. Rather than employing tactics to make others feel like they're losing something or showcasing self-confidence through derogatory comments, Stoicism advises maintaining dignity and self-respect by demonstrating confidence and self-sufficiency. This isn't meant to influence others' perceptions but serves as a reflection of one's own worth and stability. The encouragement is to find fulfillment in personal activities and interests, staying true to individual values, and engaging with others authentically without the need for external validation. Therefore, instead of pleading for attention or attempting to demonstrate loss, focus on building your self-confidence and finding satisfaction in your own achievements. This embodies Stoic values of wisdom, self-control, and concentration on what is within one's own power, attitudes, and personal actions. Step 12. Conceal your struggles. When faced with being ignored, it's crucial not to let her witness your struggles. The last thing you want is to make it evident that you're grappling with the situation. Instead, maintain your composure and carry on with your life as if nothing has happened. The appropriate approach to handling situations of neglect is to stay calm and exude self-confidence. It's advisable to proceed with your life calmly and confidently, demonstrating that another person's attitude doesn't adversely impact your sense of self. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing on internal stability and self-confidence, recommending polite and respectful behavior in all interactions without resorting to aggression or confrontation. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic values of emotional resilience, wisdom, and integrity, advocating for a response that mirrors personal strength and stability, rather than visibly reacting to external circumstances. It showcases that your confidence and security are firmly grounded in your own character, independent of the actions or recognition from others. In our journey to decipher intentions and foster authentic relationships, a fundamental understanding arises. You deserve relationships founded on reciprocity and respect. Thanks for tuning in. If this video has sparked a wiser and more profound approach to love, consider taking the next stride. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know how you plan to apply these Stoic lessons in your life.